Hi everyone and welcome to Power Plays. I'm Harry and this is my 2-point hospital guide. So we're in Blighton and we're going to get our second star. Now for those eagle-eyed viewers, you'll notice that my progression from between the last video and this video is slightly different, and I'm going to be honest with you, I forgot to save. So I essentially just redid the whole of that episode without recording to get where we are. So I think I'm slightly behind on level. I was level 12, but I mean I'm pretty much level 12 as you can see. But I've got quite a bit more cash. But I've tried to lay things out exactly the same, so we should not be really any different. Now, if you're finding these guys useful, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Keep commenting on the videos. I've really enjoyed looking at everyone's comments recently. And like the videos just to help get this content out to everyone else. So, we have to get to level 14. Now, we could do it the easy way and just spam a load of rooms and we'll essentially get there. But Staff 3, we need to get to level 18. So I want to organically grow the hospital to level 14 so that it will be then kind of sustainable. It'll be easy to keep it up for when we're getting the other requirements for Staff 3, which is going to be a hygiene rating of 90%, vaccinate 60 people, and a cure rate of 90%. And then we can do the spam rooms. So let's get cracking on. So just a quick check. All my machines are fully upgraded. Pretty sure these ones are. Yeah, everyone's happy there. We got a training slot just finished. So let's have a look. We got any doctors, any nurses? You can see everyone's pretty well trained. Got an assistant that could do with. Screw it. Let's do an assistant training course. Why not? Let's see what we got to hire. Actually, no. Before we look at what we got to hire, let's have a look at what we've got. So, well, let's change that straight away. So we have 2 doctors for the DNA room. Perfectly fine. We got 3 psychiatrists for 2 psychiatry rooms. Perfect. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GPs for 3 GP officers. That's more than enough, so we'll be able to grow that. And for treatment wise, we have 1, 2, 3 treatment doctors, and let's just make sure that they're only in the right place. So we have 3 treatment rooms. So I mean, we probably need more. Well, definitely 1 more treatment doctor, so then we can have 1 in each room at any one time. And you'd probably argue that we'll do 1 more will be enough for spare, so we have 5 doctors for the 4 rooms, just so we can get some form of rotation. But I actually only have these 2 rooms at the moment. I don't have these 2. So we've definitely got enough for now. Those 3 are going to be perfect. So we could do with hiring another treatment doctor. Nurses were all good in the ward. We've got 3 for 2 nurses. We have 1, 2, 3 treatment rooms, and we got 4 nurses, so perfect. DNA lab, also perfect. Pharmacy, again, perfect. Janitors were looking pretty good. We got 4 repair janitors. So they're just purely going to be doing maintenance and nothing else. 2 ghost catchers and general cleaning, and then 1 for our upgrades. So we're doing pretty well for staff, to be honest. And the only thing we're really missing is a treatment doctor. So let's go ahead and hire this one. They're 1 in treatment. They've got a motivation, which I'm completely fine with. I know it is technically a polluted skill tree, but to be honest, getting to level 4 of the specialist subject is more than enough. You don't have to do level 5. It doesn't really add that much to the treatment percentage, so you might as well do things like motivation or stamina training or happiness or whatever you want. So let's get this one in. Let's make sure that they are only doing treatment stuff. And while we're here, let's build another treatment room. So in Blighton, the only things that we're missing is a surgery, which I'm not going to actually build because they're really hard to keep a cure rate up, a resolution lab, and a recovery room. So these two, let's do the resolution lab first. I'm going to put it in our treatment area. There we go, a nice 4x4. I'm going to put the door just over here so that it's not too close to people queuing here. And what it does is it allows me just to plop the machine right there. Fire extinguisher, because we always need a fire extinguisher. Let's stick an aircon unit in here. And some gold stars. Now, I've had a lot of people commenting on the videos about the aircon units. Now, the aircon units are not the most efficient and kind of the best item to use when cooling down a hospital. What is the ice sculptures. They actually, right here, they actually have a bigger area of effect, and they do not need maintaining. Now, as you can see, for the sign on the left there, you can see a little tropical island. You actually need a DLC to unlock this. And obviously you need your kudos points. Now, I purposely not use this because I know that not everyone playing this game will have the DLC. But if you do, feel free, use the ice sculptures. They're going to make things so much easier in terms of your maintenance janitors. And overall, the temperature will be a lot better. But that is the reason why I'm not using it. Thought I'd address that because I've had a lot of people commenting saying, oh, why don't you use this? And there you go. Now we know why. So let's crack on. We're now level 12, so the hospital's going to start to get slightly busier. So let's just keep an eye on those queues on the GP rooms and the psychiatry. There's a chance that we might have to move things around a bit. Maybe move these toilets, stick another GP's office there, and then move the reception. Although I'm not quite sure where we'll fit the reception. We'll find a place though. And when my GPs get really competent at diagnosing people, essentially I will split this room to a treatment room only. But at the moment, I'm going to let them continue to diagnose. So we got that room upgraded. That was real quick. That's good training for you. I know we've got a few promotions, so we can get that second level of treatment trained.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
There we go. Drop them in. Let's get that treatment level 2 trained. And there's going to be another doctor. Ooh, we can get one to train. There we go. Another doctor to do it. That's going to real help with our cure rates. As I said, for staff 3, we need to get to a 90% cure rate. And that ain't going to be easy. I remember I said we needed one more treatment doctor. And for now, we're okay with GPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's more than enough rotation for here. I'll keep this going, but we don't need to do any more of these really. We've already hit the requirement, but again, for 3-star, we're going to need to do another 60. Let's get these done. And let's pick up those GPs and get them in. They're going to be ready to get trained up soon as well, which will be good. There are 2 more people that need to be vaccinated for this epidemic. Remember, they can be absolutely anywhere in the hospital. I tend to just focus on this area here because that's usually where the most traffic is. But if you're not seeing them, do make sure to look at other areas of the hospital. So yeah, we got some people who are gonna get, yeah, lots of people ready for the next level soon. Doctors are all fine. Another customer service we could do there. We've got maintenance. We've got some janitors as well. So I'm going to train a janitor. I'm going to train a cleaning janitor. I'm going to get them in motivation. And you know what? Let's get that janitor to teach it. That assistant to teach it. Super, super quick. 210%. Does mean I need to drop this one in here though. So you can see it's starting to get a bit busier. There we go, that's the last one. And that's just because our level's gone up.
Well done, everyone.
But we want to make sure that we don't just spam rooms and grow too quickly, because this system here will not cope with it. There we go. Oh, not so good. There we go. Fully leveled up. One more treatment doctor would be perfect.
Discovered I was a mongoose in one of my previous
Good
lives.
cues
there.
Then I went back
Yeah,
into
see how
the
quickly that was done.
I was also
That's the
a
210% teaching for you.
Weird thing was, I still had a radio show to do every day.
Let's stick them back there. And get this one trained again. So I'm putting off getting the next room just until we get another treatment doctor. Hopefully that won't take too long. Look at all those monies and all those people being cured. Yeah, hopefully it won't take too long, and then we can build that other room, and essentially that'll be all the rooms that I'm going to build, or all the types of rooms, sorry, that I'm going to build. Because, as I said before, I'm not going to build a surgery. We got some promos coming. This one's going to get promoted soon. So are these two. Could really actually probably do with a better assistant. Not than the one that's training right now, but the assistant here
Please respect the hospital grounds.
probably do with some
No
better customer
unauthorized
service
TV.
skills, but I'm not too fussed about it. Yeah, let's take on this emergency. Emergencies are great for boosting your cure rate.
Patients
No, we don't need it
reside
right now,
on
but
the
if you can handle it, definitely do an emergency just before you're ready to get to the next level,
medicines needed
get to the completing the star. It definitely boosts your cure rate, because they're usually fairly easy to cure. Let's get that next treatment on. Keep that cure rate going. And all this kind of work that you're putting in for the cure rate now is definitely going to pay off for when we're doing the next star. So I'm going to make sure that this one's in here, and as you already know, you can edit people and get them to skip the queue if needed. So we've already used up a lot of days on this emergency. I'm not actually cured anyone yet. So let's move these up the queue. Yeah, we've got an earthquake. They don't need to sign in. Not building a surgery. That's nearly done. You know how I feel about Jogger's Ripple. And I don't care my reputation going down, because I don't actually want the reputation to be that high, because then it just causes too much traffic. What I am going to do though is get that treatment doctor in. Get them trained by the same person, so that's going to be perfect. And before I forget, I'm going to make them treatment only. And yeah, as I said, that's going to put us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treatment doctors for the 4 rooms, and that is more than enough. So let's get that recovery room built. Now, I mean, I could build it here, but it's going to block everything off. Well, I mean, I can't build it there, but what I can do, see, it's quite a big room, so it's going to be a bit of a pain to fit in. So let's jig things around a bit. I can put that just there, that gives space for the door. And then I can put this alongside it, just here. In fact, I could either do that and do a 5x3 and flip it. That gives enough space for the corridor just there. Yeah, loads of space. And let's stick one in there. So, oh, I haven't built the door yet, have I? Let's get this door in. I'm going to get it flat bang in the middle. So you can see patients, you can see the little footprints as usual, so let's try and get them as close to the door as possible. Perfect. We'll get a fire extinguisher, again close to the machine and close to the door, so then the janitor can just sprint in, grab the fire extinguisher, put the fire out. Ooh. Let's get those gold stars. Perfect. And then get an upgrade going straight away. Ooh, did I just put them in between the wall? Come on. There we go. Upgrade the machine. And we killed all 7 of those patients. Smashing. Aha. We have some GPs ready to be trained. So you can see we don't actually need as many doctors for the rooms, because I mean you can see that these are just going idle.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Let's get that one done. Already done that full. Happy days. You can see our curator as well has been pretty good for a while now, and so it's just a sign that all our training, all our specialization as staff is paying off. Also, the improvement in our GPs helps the diagnosis levels, which in turn helps the cure rate. You can only cure as high as your diagnosis level. So for example, if your diagnosis level is 80%, then you've only got 8% to work with. I didn't see which epidemic that was, but I'll stick that in there. Geographic ripple. Alright, that's been done.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
And so really now, we are pretty set. I'm going to purchase this plot. Unlock 3 toilets. Alright, okay. Really not hard. So yeah, I'm going to build that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start to expand slightly, just to start getting that levels up. I'm going to do GP's office. Or shall I move the psychiatry over here? Yeah, I'm gonna move psychiatry over here, and then we can have because the door is just there. Where's the
airtight. I'm hearing there's a new epidemic going around.
over here? So yeah,
This
so they'll just have to go
hypochondriac
there.
can't leave in the station till they've
It would have been
found a
really
cure,
nice to have a door here,
which
to be honest.
means more music like this.
But yeah, we have that room. You can see we've got loads of space to expand, and to get to level 18, we're likely going to need it. Again, over here, tons of space. So, let's move that there. And whilst that
We're sorry for the litter
is
that
done,
you dropped
move
on
this
our
here. What we can then do is copy this, stick it there. And GP wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 4 rooms now. But all we need to worry about is just getting the hospital to level 14. Because once it's at 14, we can keep it there until we get right to the very end, and then just spam rooms.
please.
Oh, he won't unblock toilets because the way I've got him set up. Huh. I was wondering why. I was like, why hasn't that worked? I'm just going to copy this just in case people need the toilet over here.
Disease control have stepped in to handle the epidemic.
So I'm going to be on the lookout for another GP.
Warning, earthquake imminent.
Get you over here. Just look how everything's running nicely for now. Probably speak too soon. But for now, it's all just coming along quite nicely.
To repair decryptor, please.
Let's get you in there.
Had a call from a patient in a local hospital who says they just had an
More
earthquake.
GPs.
Either that or their experimental treatments are getting out of hand.
Yearly review imminent. Janitor, repair jump master.
Alright, let's see what we got. Well, we know we should be aiming for 6 and nothing less, but we'll see. There we go. Because we'll never get best research and no deaths. We'll see. We got it before.
Patients with
Ooh,
cubism
cubism.
are arriving.
See, staff are all happy. Bit of a pay rise. Brilliant.
Shouldn't be a fire.
There should not be a fire. Yeah, fire extinguisher is just there. Have you just... You're kidding me.
Attention.
Because that person was in the way,
Thank you.
it wouldn't go to that fire extinguisher. Oh dear. Let's get you right in there. My cube isn't going. There we go. That's fully updated. Upgraded. Let's get you in there. Let's get a ghost capturer. Let's get rid of Jogger's Ripple.
Our quarantine was unsuccessful. Disease control are handling the situation.
I mean, we're definitely not going to do this emergency. 24 days in, none so far.
Doctor required a GP.
I do like this one though. It just shakes them to pieces. Should be a cure. There we go. So let's count from when they first arrived. So
Nurse to the pharmacy.
43 in the door, I'd say. Let's see how long it takes. Because then you'll know if you'll actually be able to successfully do the emergency. Because we had 7 patients, we were 43 in the door, and essentially that'll just let you know whether you need to build 2 of these rooms or not to successfully do the emergency.
Not so good if you're driving, but what's a few car accidents when you can find out all about those products you didn't know you needed?
So 43 in the door. I'm going to wait for the next one. So let's call it 60. So 17. So yeah. We're talking 119 days to do this. We've just got the 1 room. So essentially, if we wanted to do all 7 patients in the time limit, we definitely need an extra room. And if we're going to need an extra room, we're going to need another treatment doctor. And we have
Janitor called to repair recovery unit.
some training spaces. Wow, 3 training spaces. We're not going to have cured this one in time for it to count, so we'll fail this one.
Disease control are handling the situation.
Come on. Ah, yeah. A couple of days off. So yes, you say we failed it, but we're pretty close. But we know that we can just build another one of these rooms and we'll be able to do the emergency. So next time that emergency comes, I'm essentially just gonna copy this, flip it, probably stick it there in all fairness. I know it does make the corridor a bit skinny, but I could resolve that by moving this. Let's move it slightly over here.
Psychiatry.
That'll work. Is another training course all done? Let's use this time to get our janitors trained up. I'm still looking for that extra GP. We get that extra GP, then we can expand just a bit more on the GP's offices. Because we're probably going to need... I'd say if we get another one, that'll put us fine for a level 14 hospital. So as you can see though, by not rushing, we're just taking our time,
Someone important
getting a
to
pretty
survive.
efficient layout with Smasher really. Raking in the cash too.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf
Come
on
on.
2 Point Radio. I'd almost forgotten how much I hated that song. It's like when you stub your toe and it hurts. But a week later you think, it didn't hurt that much. Then you stub your toe again. And you remember the pain. All the pain. Let's hope this next
Have a
song
look
doesn't
if there's
sound
any-
like a stubbed toe.
Any better? Oh, yep, I'll take it. If there's any better assistance, essentially. Just so we can get rid of that other one and hire another. It doesn't really matter too much, though. We got any 120, 130, 165. The lowest skilled one, though. So we got that extra GP. We now have 5 GP rooms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GPs. So again, I probably get another, but we should be fine.
Our quarantine was unsuccessful. Disease control are handling the situation.
Let's have a quick check on all our machines. I like to just do that every now and again.
In staff room.
Just make sure that things are kept on top of. Last thing you want is a bunch of fires. Down, 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 down.
Maintenance required in injection.
Before I forget, let's lock this one in GP only. We've got a free training room. Let's get some maintenance in. Shot clinic.
Patients with shock horror are
7.
on the way.
So again, this is probably another one which you could argue that we need to double up on.
Litter that you dropped on our floor.
Let's see. But because it's so far away from the emergency pad, which is all the way over there, it takes them a while to come in. You see them all filtering through.
Janitor to repair
So we're actually already at
water
20 days before it comes in, which isn't great. But let's see, door to door. So 25. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We got a cure? Yes.
Maintenance announcement.
25,
Toilets need
35. So
routine
10 days,
service.
7 people, 90 days. So it should be fine, right? As long as you're getting them in the door quick enough. So pretty fine leaving that one as a 1 for now.
Our quarantine was unsuccessful. Disease control are handling the situation.
Good for them. Oh, let's see. Nope, another DNA. We've got that all done up. I was going to say, if we're fully trained, we're
Janitor
not.
to fix colorizer.
No, you can't work in there.
I had a call from a patient in a local hospital
You can though.
who says they just had an earthquake. Either that or their experiment.
And now I'm gonna send you to training. There we go. Still no to surgery. Yes to DNA lab. So you can see we've passed it now, so we're happy. And we probably won't get all 7 done, but we'll get 6 out of 7. We'll literally just miss. But you can see great cure percentage going on here. Yeah, we're at 85. I'm really invested now in this emergency. Yeah, we'll just miss it. But that's okay. See, everything's moving nicely over here. 6 out of 7, with that being the 7th. Just missed it.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up.
Janitor, to repair decryptor, please.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Abort. Abort. I'm going to pick this one up. We haven't had an emergency in this area yet. So I'm just going to pick it up and put it over there. Get rid
The
of
epidemic
that.
is broken out of the hospital.
And then what I can do is I can just sneak this in the corner
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine service.
and then copy it. Get this upgraded. And off we go.
Good thing this radio booth is airtight. I'm hearing there's a new epidemic going around. This hypochondriac ain't leaving the station till they find a cure, which means more music like
So you can see
this.
we're absolutely raking it in money-wise. Upgrade a machine. Yup, that'll be easy. So we're doing really well money-wise.
Doctor needed
And even though we got our prices absolutely sky high, you can see our reputation is still getting pretty good. And that's because our cure rate. Just look at that, 9% cure rate. So, no, we can't. What we could do is, well, it's soon, essentially. If we keep that cure rate up, we could just cure or vaccinate some people when the emergencies come in, not emergencies, epidemics come in, and then just start spamming some rooms. What I might do is just get another staff room in, and then stick another one over here, just so all these doctors and nurses don't have to go too far
End of year approaching.
to get to their respective rooms. Can I get you in before the awards?
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
No. There we go. Another nice 6. You can see things are going really well. I'm not gonna lie, really well. And I could push it to level 14 now. I really could. Would not be an issue really. But I'm not going to do that. Probably should have hired them actually. Literally, Jogger's Ripple is the worst one.
Disease control are handling the situation.
Can I stick that there?
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped.
Build another one. But I'm going to close it for now. Just till we get it upgraded. And I should be on the lookout for a DNA doctor. Because we're kind of cutting it a bit fine over here without one. We got 2 for 2 rooms, and the DNA room lab is pretty busy because we've got it open for diagnosis. As soon as we turn it off for diagnosis, it'll be pretty quiet, to be honest. Another upgrade on the go on that, and then should be ready to rock and roll.
Warning. Seismic activity
Earthquake!
detected. Oh, pop star now visited the hospital.
No one to train.
Janitor called to fix debugger.
Always like to do a check. That is going to set on fire soon. See, this is why I always like to do a check. Ooh, curate. It's been a while since that's happened.
Janitor required to mend ultrasonic cannon.
Should just go straight back up soon. If it doesn't, it's... Oh, someone's just died. It's just going to be the worst timing. There we go. Dum 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 dum. What else could we build?
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Let's get you fixing this. Let's get you open. Really just want a DNA doctor. And I could build a marketing room, get a marketing assistant, and do a
Patients with cubism are
marketing campaign on DNA doctors. It's probably not the worst idea. Any training slots?
janitor to repair turbo plunger.
I might do that if I don't get anyone shortly.
Disease control have stepped in to handle the epidemic. Maintenance announcement. Toilets
I mean,
routine servicing.
These guys as well, I'm training to be treatment, but really they're mainly doing diagnosis. Get in there. Stop you from doing your upgrade for now. Or not?
Janitor called to repair recurring.
I'm just not going to go in the room. Oh well. Nope. Hopefully soon. I mean, the whole point of me building these 2 rooms was to be able to pass this emergency, and that's definitely not happening. Done 1.
Good thing this radio booth is airtight.
No.
I'm hearing there's a new epidemic going around. This hypochondriac ain't leaving the station till they find a cure, which means more music like this.
So I'm just going to go ahead and do what I said. I'm going to build a marketing room. I'm not going to have it for long, so I'm not really that fussed about the room itself. So stick you in there. Let's do a genetics campaign. 6 months, off you go. But that ticked us over to our 2 stars. Our cure rate must have bounced up. Congratulations, your hospital's been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. It's been a refreshing change to receive reports from Blighton that we don't have to destroy it for legal reasons, and I thank you for that. Continue your fight against the microscopic for more rewards, or go elsewhere and expand your organisation. Well, Mr. Tarquin Foxbridge, the Health Minister, we're going to stay here and we're going to get that 3rd star. As you can see, for the 3rd star, we need to get the hospital level to 18. Don't worry about that. We're just going to spam a load of rooms. We need a hygiene rating to 90%. Already got, not an issue. If anyone struggles with hygiene rating, I don't know how. Vaccinate 60 people, that's just going to take time. It's a bit annoying, but it'll take time. And then a cure rate of 90%. If you've been following this so far, you can see that, you know, we've had a pretty decent cure rate for a while. So that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, let me know how useful you're finding these guides. And keep liking the videos. Thank you very much. I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye for now.